Good morning. I don't know what to tell you right now. I added 2 videos yesterday and I went to the political candidates on YouTube and I clicked in and I put to do as day relevant, time relevant. In other words, the newest ones on, and none of the last couple of videos are even there. So I don't even know if these videos are getting out anymore. I really don't. I don't see them anymore on YouTube. The last one I seen was done a couple of days ago. So I guess maybe I might be wrong. There may be a free form of speech out there, but I don't know. Maybe nobody really is interested. But I got a story to tell you. It's not real. Don't think of it as real, but it's based on a real incident. A young lady, every night when she comes home about 8:30, well, let's make it about 10, 11 o'clock. These gang of guys outside hanging out between the apartment complex she lives in always harassed her. Well, one night she came home, they didn't decide just to harass her. It was a hot summer night, so she was wearing summer clothing. And like all very pretty young women, her clothing was kind of on the scantily side, showing some leg and some belly. And she was pretty. And she was coming home, and she just took self-pride in herself, so she always looked good. And these group of guys decided it's time, and they grabbed her. Now, between these buildings, she laid crying for help. Being a hot summer night in this area, a lot of people didn't have air conditioning. All the windows, most of the windows in the apartment around her complexes were open. And she was crying and screaming for help. And she wasn't doing it softly, she was yelling. And the ordeal went on and on. To her, it seemed like endless. And the whole time, she's screaming and yelling for help. While she's doing this, the whole group, let's say there was about 10 or 12 of the guys, had their way with her and did whatever they wanted to do. And the whole time, she's yelling and screaming. Well, they finally left, and they left her laying there. She had no clothes left on her body. While she's laying there in tears, she looked up at the apartment buildings. Every single window was closed. Every single one. For that to happen, somebody had to come to that window and close it during the ordeal. They had to look out and see what was going on and then close it, because it was extremely hot. And the noise that was down there and what was going on bothered them, so they closed the window. Not a single one bothered to call police or anybody, or get involved, or even yell down. Nobody did nothing. She lay there in tears, finally gathered herself together, went up to her apartment, cleaned herself off. A couple of days later, she's sitting on the front porch, and a bunch of the people in the apartment, well, the steps, you know how they come out of the apartment buildings, and they all are talking about this terrible thing that happened. They didn't know it was her. And they're talking about how the neighborhood is going downhill, and how this terrible thing happened out in the court there. She got up, went to the bottom of the steps, looked up to them, and said to them, "And you call yourself neighbors," and walked away. Now, why am I telling you this story? This has nothing to do with politics, does it? Well, I'm watching our country get torn apart. I'm watching the political machines tearing into this nation. I'm watching all different kinds of things on TV, and I don't like what I'm seeing. It is horrible. And then I go to the internet, and I see all you people up there who say you're different. You're going to do something. And then I look on the internet and I see my videos get 8, 9 hits. That's it. And nothing else. Nobody passes it on. I get warnings from people. Big Brother is watching. This, that, all kinds of stuff. And I'm beginning to realize maybe what I'm being told is true. That maybe you're just complainers. You don't want to get involved. You don't care, really. You want to sit in front of a little thing, make a video that says absolutely nothing but a lot of junk, and from there is all. You don't want to have a meeting. You don't want to change history. You don't want to bring our country back to the way it was. All you want to do is sit there and cry wolf. But you want to close your window first. So it's only your little world. So you could say, hey, this is terrible. Our government this, our government that. But yet, I really don't want to be involved. The majority of you, McCain and Obama, hopes that to be true. Especially McCain. Obama is counting on the black people uniting behind him. Because that will guarantee him an election. They already talk as though Obama has won. And I hate to say this, but everything that I've watched, everything that I have watched on TV that comes from the black community that deals with Obama is making it a race. It's a race thing. It's against the Anglo-English whites and Obama, the black American. Instead of it being Obama, the Democrat candidate, and McCain, the Republican candidate. I watched 4 different panels yesterday. Every single one of them said the same thing. Not a single one said it's just Obama, a Democrat candidate. And they all talked about racism, pro-racism, race rights, after the civil rights, post-civil rights era. And they say, oh, there is no post-civil rights, all kinds of things. It shouldn't be anything. Just because his tan is a little bit darker than anybody else doesn't give him any special privileges. But I guess that ain't the way it works out there, is it? We're having the raping of our political system. Big time. And you all sit back and look out and think, oh my gosh, how terrible, and then close your window. I'm telling you, I need you people to spread the word. I am a different type of person. I am a person who, what you see is what you get. This is me, nothing else. Well, I don't know. If you want to sit at home and complain and complain and complain, that's fine. Sit at home and complain. You want to go on your little YouTube and just talk among your friends and say, oh, how bad? Or do you want to change? Do you want to make the world what it should be? What can I say? It's up to you. You can either do it or you can complain about it. If you do it, pass me on. Send me to other people. Let them know there is another way, that it can be done. Prove those who tell me I am a fool for trying what I'm doing wrong. Prove that, yes, there is still an American out there. That is what I'm counting on. Thank you. Have a nice day. This is JD.